Welcome back to the series covering the changes made to the English dub of Mega Man NT Warrior Axess. This is the second part of the series, and if you haven't seen the other parts, I highly recommend you do, as they provide important context to some of the general changes I have been covering. In today's video, I am taking a look at episodes 10 to 17, what I call the Beastman Arc. So with that, let's get looking at how Viz Media censored Mega Man NT Warrior Axess Part 2. Episode 10 is called The Threat of the Dark Chips in both versions. Spikeman stabbing the Net Navi has the direct impact cut out. Mr. Famous shows Lan all the chaos that Spikeman has caused. The shots of the security Navis killed is cut out. The competitor's Navi at the arcade uses a dark chip. The shot of it losing control and raising its sword to kill the other Navi and the shot of it stabbing the Navi are both cut out. As Lan recalls this, the shot of the Navi killing the competitor Navi is cut out in the flashback. Miss Yuri pushing off the kid from the arcade before running from Lan is cut out. The storage unit text has been changed from store to storage. Needleman stabbing Mega Man has frames cut out, and flashes are added to the more graphic parts of the fight. Interestingly, Mega Man in Roll Soul is not cut out of this episode. The pan was previously cut out both times it was shown before. As Miss Mari waits for the bus, a banner on the bus that is advertising Rockman.EXE is shown. The beginning of the shot is cut out, and then the poster is edited out in the tail of what's left. Episode 11 has been retitled from Beat the Safecracker to The Unsafe Safe. The text on the poster behind Lan during his match with Mr. Famous is edited out. Dr. Hikari, Lan's dad, gives a demonstration with a Mega Man plush for how Lan could get into the dimensional barrier. This nearly 25-second long scene is cut out, and then when Lan falls, a shot of Melu holding the Mega Man plush is cut out and replaced with a different reaction, as the plush was never introduced in the dub. Lan imagining himself getting blasted with a cannon into the dimensional barrier is cut out. Burner Man is cut in half with Lan's geyser chip. The dub removes a pan leading to the damage and blurs the point of impact. Overall, the scene in the dub is much shorter. Episode 12 has been retitled from The Steel Sniper to Code of Conduct. Searchman using his sniper to hunt down Shadow Man has a part of the pan and the close-up of his sniper cut out. Then, another shot of Searchman pointing his sniper on screen is cut out. There is a shot swap to not show Searchman pointing his sniper at Shadow Man, as well as tripping the top of the shot where he points the sniper at him. Searchman using his sniper to shoot the body of the security Navi is cut out. The Plane Festival poster that Lan runs into is localized into English. Searchman decapitating a security bot to Mega Man's horror is cut out. Searchman pointing his sniper at Mega Man is cut out, as is the top of the shot that succeeds it, where he lowers the snipe. After Mega Man shoots the virus, the security bots that were being held hostage collapse. This is cut out. So, in NT Warrior, Shadow Man's sword was more often than not blurred. It was pretty inconsistent. Here the blade is unedited, but the edge has been softened to not be so pointy. A flashback border is added as Searchman recounts Mega Man's plea to no longer kill. The scene where Searchman deletes Shadow Man has numerous changes. Shots are cut out and rearranged to build a coherent narrative without showing the most intense parts of the scene. Searchman blasting off Shadow Man's arm is cut out, although the connotation is kept that the snipe hits something. The shot of Shadow Man looking for his sword is left in, but him grabbing the sword is cut out. Then the shot showing Shadow Man without his arm is edited, so that the arm is now completely gone, as opposed to the original which showed his arm about half blasted off. Then the shot of the second snipe blasting off Shadow Man's second arm is cut out. This changes the context in the dub, so that the second snipe hit is what deletes Shadow Man, as opposed to the cut out third snipe in the original version. Finally, the shot of Shadow Man dying on the ground without his arm has a blur added to his arm to make the violence seem less graphic. He is then finally deleted, and this is left in the dub as well. Finally, the last shot of the episode of Searchman practicing his sniping on the viewer is cut out. Episode 13 has been retitled from Cross Fusion Terminated to Cross Fusion for All. The shot showing Lan from afar, with the narrator stating to look both ways before crossing the road, is cut out. Mega Man punching the viruses has a shot swapped out, after a point of impact flash is added. Lan checking the computer and receiving an email has the text replaced. As Lan fights the sand virus and slashes it with the sword, the shots of it cut in half and disintegrating are cut out. Lan shooting the sand virus and it coming apart and then coming back together is cut out. Lan's cross fusion coming apart is cut out. The virus knocks Lan against the wall. As he gets hurt, the shots of Lan in pain are cut out. The lengthy scene of Shad fighting the sand virus loses various shots. The shots of him stabbing the sand and basically killing it are all removed, as are various shots of Shad talking to the virus, significantly reducing the runtime of the scene and making the dub move much faster. Episode 14 is titled The Purloined Princess in both versions. A flashback border is added to the scene of Chad testing cross-fusion. Yae advertising her video game has a shot significantly reduced, and the kanji are all removed from the scene. The paper on the elevator denoting that the team should all come in has been translated into English. Yae drinking strawberry milk from a wine glass has the liquid changed from a dark color to white. Yae being served strawberry milk in a wine glass and drinking from it is cut out in a lengthy scene. As Mega Man cuts the virus, the shots of it disintegrating are cut out, making the English version's edit look a bit awkward, as the virus jumps around a bit. And the same type of edit happens again when Mega Man cuts the spider virus. The dub cuts out the shots of it falling apart, but keeps when it actually gets deleted, making the scene jump around a bit. Yae's video game has the text translated from Japanese into English in 2 different shots, although the display names for the protagonists are all kept in Japanese. Episode 15 is titled The Incredible Guts in both versions. The pan in the beach loses the first few seconds. As Dex walks into the novelty shop, the shots that show the human autopsy model are cut out. This happens twice, including a very lengthy scene that accompanies Dex being inside the shop. Mega Man kicking Gutsman has a flash to obscure the impact, and removes a few frames of the damage. After Gutsman has been defeated, the shot that shows him passed out and incapacitated is cut out. Episode 16 has been retitled from Adorable Demon to It's All How You Look at It. At the beginning of the episode, the Japanese poster is replaced with Higsby's shop. Higsby showing the cast the poster is cut out in a lengthy pan. The prize has the Japanese text translated into English. This happens in a later shot as well. Higsby shaking Lan and begging him not to say anything about the competition being possibly cursed is cut out. This is likely because of the aggressive Lan shaking. Higsby talking about Shuko, as she is over a pentagram, is cut out. She walks past Higsby's shop, which shows a profile of the poster that the dub has now tried to not show twice. Shuko freaking out about how she thought she was going to have a better life and is extremely unhappy is cut out. Spoutman accidentally stepping on the button and activating the light in the real world is cut out. The text behind Higsby's counter is edited out. Episode 17 has been retitled from The Assaulting Beastman to Savage Man Returns. The close-up of Savage Man getting consumed by the dark chip is cut out. The Japanese text on Tamako's stand is edited out, despite nearly all the other text in this episode being left unedited. As Tamako noogies Lan, her cleavage lines are edited out. This is done a few times in the episode, but they are largely left alone. Then, a shot of her letting go of Lan is cut out. In this episode, every shot of Miss Mari and Tori in the shower area is cut out. This happens multiple times in the episode, altogether removing about 100 seconds of footage. As Mega Man and Heavy Metal Man team up against Savage Man, there are multiple edits. Savage Man in pain after getting hit by the Mega Buster is cut out, as is the shot of Savage Man's legs getting cut off with Heavy Metal Man's saws. The tower beginning to fall, and the second shot of Miss Mari in the shower is cut out. The venue that is crashing into the water has a text change, from World Products to Products of the World. Miss Mari reacting to the mini volcano and getting scared in the shower is cut out. Savage Man cutting through Heavy Metal Man with his claws is cut out. The dub instead adds a white transition to show the damage from behind. Additionally, the claw nails coming out of Heavy Metal Man are censored. Savage Man throwing him also moves around the shots, but the scene still lasts the same duration of time. Heavy Metal Man's injury has been blurred to look less graphic. Additionally, Savage Man's nails breaking off has a glow effect added as they break off, to look less graphic as well. Tamako's breasts are again censored to remove the cleavage lines. Savage Man's arm is cut off, and in every shot afterwards, a blur is added to his arm to look less graphic. Additionally, in one of the shots, it looks like Viz Media decided to add his arm back. Since it's only in one shot, it is an inconsistency. The scene of Savage Man fighting cross-fused Lan has numerous edits for violence. Savage Man tossing Lan around and kicking him is cut out, although he is still tossed against the wall in the dub. Savage Man striking Lan so hard he spits outwards is cut out. As Lan finds the strength to defeat Savage Man, he cuts him with his sword. The dub adds extra lines to Savage Man to look less graphic. It's similar to the Bubble Man edit done earlier in the series. The final scene of Miss Mari in the shower with Rush and the kids is cut out. And that covers all the changes done to the Beastman arc. Enjoy the recurring edits, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to help the channel grow. Tune in next time when I cover the Nebula arc. Thank you once again, and as always, fellow net battlers, have a good one.